Coach, thank you. Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Indianapolis Colts. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Set. Play team. Heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges. Check. Fresno. Bang. Nine, go.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Watson. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
At the 34-yard line.
We're set. 19. Mike 34. 3 buzz. He's coming. We got double up. 26.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
34 is the mic. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Hey, 59. Mike, 34.
They are going for it. Here's Watson. Got an open man. That's Campbell. 27 yards. A big play there on 4th.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Switch. Check in. And here we go. Watch the pass.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And room there to work it inside the 25. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 24. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
30 set. 19. I got you. I got you. Slam, slam, slam. Chance. 29.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Reset. 19. 34. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. This is Grant. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Corey Grant, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check. 11. 20.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Now it's Stafford. He's going to fire one deep, middle of, into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Hey, 31. 24. Kill. 22, jet, bomber. 22, jet, bomber.
They will run with Grant. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Check 24. That's it. 34's the mic. He's coming. Check him. Set 24 down. He's coming. Defense, let's go.
Watson just beating the play clock. He's going to air one out. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Check nickel. General West. Hey, Red. Hey, seam 6.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lamb. A first down there on a pickup at 25. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
40 got. Say.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Easy alert.
On 2nd and 7, Stafford. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 39. Stafford now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Chopper! Big 20.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough, and he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Easy.
They'll run for it with Bo Scarborough. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Check. Lucky.
They'll try to run this one in. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Jumper. 61, matchbox lights. Slam. Hey, 22. Like 7. 51, Mike 51. Hey, keep it up.
They snap it to Stafford. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand.
18. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Hey, let's go.
From the end zone, Watson eluding the pressure right. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time. And now it's second down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead going to an opposite color jersey.
And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Here we go, here we go. Watch out. Alert, alert.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Under 10, 10. Mike 52. Here we go. Check 4, check 24.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. I don't even know why this team showed up. Switch.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Tackle made by Demarius Randall.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 13. Check 13. Alert.
On second down, Williams. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Go now. check that. We got Mike 52 right here. 54. Go. Hey, Mike 52. Let's go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Flushed out right. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
That's another Colts first down. First and 10, 48-yard line.
Let's put that team on the bus. Motion. Hey, 31. Alert.
On first and 10, Watson. Catch made here by Campbell. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Check hot route. Hot. 54. March 50.
Out of the gun, Watson. Campbell making the catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And this one is right down the middle. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Hey, Foxtrot.
On first and 10, Stafford. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk taken.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Tavecchio good on the extra point. So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. He was brought down by Darryl Roberts.
32. Hey, Haywood. 55, Mike, 55. Hey. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Hey. Full strength. Mike 55.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Hey, easy. Monday. Fun.
So they will go for it. Stafford. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Get in the weight room. 9. No.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Mike's 50. Pick me up. Here we go. Switch. At 31.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Mike, 34. At 59. Jim. 6. Watch out.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. To throw is Watson. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
On third down, they go with Singletary. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Kill. Hey.
They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Set. Check in. Watch the flood. Motion.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd and 7, Watson. He finds his man Johnson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Colts on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Tighten up.
Kamara. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's Grant. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Corey Grant with touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. The lefty Tavecchio now to add the extra point. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score, Colts 31.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now they'll run it with Scarborough. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run. This is Scarborough. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Bo Scarborough. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will shave one more off this lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They go back to Grant. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, and you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Throwing now, Watson. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And, Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend the guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them. But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Hey, 24. Another timeout.
Here we go with Kamara. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that yellow line. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
Drill right, 22.
They'll start things on 1st down with Bo Scarborough. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Scarborough. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
And middle. Recon, 152 fighter.
At the 32-yard line.
Hey, 70. Know your job. Shoot. 59.
This is Scarborough. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
42.
One last throw here for Stanford. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps.